Hey y'all, it's Cindy Cobb and I'm sitting here with Nikki and we are at Dexafit in Madison, Mississippi. I'm about to have my bone scan. I did a little quick vlog last Saturday morning talking about this, but I want you to understand the importance of a bone scan and what they do here with this machine that I absolutely love. So I'm going to lay on the bed. Nikki, thank you for joining me this morning.
Thank you for coming in.
And this is it's really simple. I've had people ask me, is it painful? No, it's not painful.
Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is strap your ankles together.
Okay.
Because it makes it easier to move you around. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to inch up until you feel my hand.
Like an inch more.
Right there. Perfect. Okay. All right. There we go. All right, I want you to turn your arms in because I need to make sure I get you all in my awful rectangle. Okay. You can relax your hands. They don't have to be right. Okay, perfect. Can you suck this arm just, yep, there you go. That's perfect. Okay, all right. So what we're going to do is this is going to be the only thing that moves and it's going to go down your body. When it gets to the end, I'm going to bring it back up to the top. We'll sit you up. I'll get your results ready for you and then we'll go over everything.
Sounds great.
All right.
Now, if y'all haven't had a bone scan and you have that genetically in your family or you've broken a bone, I have a 32-year-old friend that broke her foot like 3 times. She has osteoporosis. And no one really thinks that will happen at that age, but it can. So it's very important for a bone scan.
All right, here we go. When the scan passes your fingertips, I'm going to let you know, and that way you can rest your hands on your stomach. It just makes it a little bit more comfortable for you. All right, it's past your head. So this is not painful. It's a quick 3 to 5 minute nap. And it is already past your shoulders and coming down. No, I just need them relaxed at your side. You're fine just like that. We've got all of your bone in the rectangle, which is the scan field. So I do have some people who come in, like some of my guys that come in are bigger, and they actually put their hands underneath their bottom because it makes sucking in their shoulders a lot easier.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So as long as we have all the bone in there, we're good. Because it's gonna that's the main issue is trying to make sure we get all of the bone in the scan field. It's just past your pelvis.
This is so cool. And y'all, this is a machine that you would do if you were at a doctor's office to have a dexascan. Just to let y'all know that this is the exact same thing that you do at a doctor's office. And the reason why we're here is because this machine does way more, but some people are uninsured, or their insurance won't pay for, and their insurance won't pay for their bone scan, and they need one. So CC's Osteoporosis Foundation partnered with Dexafit to donate bone scans until the donation is gone. So when I said that Saturday, I said, well, I'll be back because I want y'all to see that it's painless. The results, the way they come out are wonderful, and Nikki and Rex are so sweet here. And it's just easy. It's right here in Madison, Mississippi on Highway 51. It's a cool place.
Well, thank you.
And we won't be reading my results until I do.
Yeah.
Because there could be some tears.
Well, and what we can do is when I'll go over your results, and then you can just maybe take pictures of them and post them.
I'll just show the paper that it comes
There
on.
you go. That'll
When we get through, and then you can go over.
And there's a lot of information on it, so it
Right.
does. It's not something that's just okay. Well, here's my results, and I completely understand. We give you so many measurements on things that sometimes people want to take it home and they want to absorb it.
Right.
Just because there's so much.
I care about everything, but the main thing are my bones.
Right.
So.
All right. Is that your toes? All right. Give me just a second.
Does it come back the same way? Oh. Does it
Yes.
scan me the same way coming back?
Well, it's not scanning you. It's just
Moving. Okay.
it's just moving it back up to the head of the table.
I could not remember.
I like to do it now because I have been known to forget to move it. So,
I would hurt my
Alright.
toes. Am I
okay,
done?
you're done. Watch your head.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
That's it.
so see how simple and easy that was? There was no pain to it, and you get to see who's on here. Okay, so anyway, we're at Dexafit having my bone scan. She's about to print out. I think it's a 4-page sheet. It has more than your bone scan. It has your fat. What all does it have?
It gives your weight and it breaks it down by lean muscle, fat tissue, your bone weight, gives your visceral fat level, which is the dangerous fat. It can cause things like diabetes, which just because you have a high visceral fat level doesn't mean you have diabetes. It's just one of the indicators that are there.
Right.
And it's directly related to your diet. Some of it's genetics, but a lot of it is diet. And so your weight, it gives your body fat percentage, your bone density, and then it tracks everything for you. So it's going to track it. So if you come back in a year, it's going to track it from this visit and let you know if you've lost anything, if you've gained anything, that sort of thing.
I need to know it anyway because I've restarted my low carb things and I needed to know all of my levels, which I'm probably not going to be happy with. But the main thing I'm here for is to show y'all that this is a dexascan, just like they use, and you can have your bone density done. When she gets through those papers, I will show y'all what all is included. But it's simple and easy. I don't know if you know this, but I diagnosed in 2015 with severe osteoporosis. Actually, it's 2016, February. And I didn't know what it was. And there was nowhere to go for me to have any kind of support system or anything like that. And what I found was most people don't know what it is. And they break something, then they realize they have it. And so I opened up my Osteoporosis Foundation, and what I found out then was that people who had it don't want people to know because they could lose their jobs. People look at them like they're fragile. I'm not fragile, I promise you. All sorts of things. So I found out a lot of things, and because I found out Mississippi doesn't have an Osteoporosis Foundation here. And I'm like, we need one, just like we have a breast cancer foundation, we have a kidney foundation, we have Alzheimer's. All those things, your bones are the most important thing. And if they started doing scans through insurance early on, like at 35, I think you can have your first mammogram at 35 and insurance will pay you. It should be that way with the bone density. It's not. So through all of that, we revamped everything. Long story short, I came up here last Saturday and we donated the money for bone scans, and you have to qualify for that. So if you need a bone scan and you're uninsured or underinsured, call up here, talk to Nikki, or text me, and I'll get you in touch with Nikki. That's probably the best way. And then
leave a message if we don't answer, because like the phone rang when we were doing your scan. I don't leave when I'm with a client to go answer the phone. So leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Come up here a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, so leave a message like she said. I like that she didn't leave here. It's usually two of them in here, but today it's just her. So let me see.
Okay.
Okay, so these are the 4 things, and she one is a body composition.
Well, this is basically an explanation of this is your summary line from today's visit. We have a graph that we give you, so if you're trying to lose fat, put on muscle, that sort of thing. Some people do track better with a graph as opposed to just giving them numbers. This is your measurement box, which gives you all of your measurements: your arms, your legs, your trunk, your android, which is your belly, your gynoid, which is your hips and your butt, your totals.
Wow.
This is your bone density scan.
That's it?
That's my total. -1.8.
Oh my God, y'all! I was at -3.4, and I've done some things, and I've done a lot of things to help lower that score. When I came in here, like I said, it was -3.4, and I was like, what can I do? I did this, and I also went to, what's the name of the place?
Osteo
Strong. They're in
William
Ridgeland. William McKee. It's a great thing, especially for the elderly. It's a great way to go exercise. It's only 3 or 4 machines. The last machine is the best machine because it's a massage machine.
Yes.
It's wonderful.
It's the
but there are things you can do to reverse your osteoporosis, and I'm just now proving it. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
I'm so glad.
Me too. So now, you want to be 0. That's when you come in here and she does the score. So let's say you're 0 or you're +1. When she shows you and you're done, but what would, on me at -1.8, what would you tell me?
First of all, I would tell you need to go see your physician. The second thing is to remember this is total body. It's not just a regional. It's not a pelvis or a leg bone or anything like that. So it is whole body. First thing, go see your physician. Second thing is there are different things you can do. Osteo Strong is typically the first place I point people. Because this is what he specializes in, are bones.
Bone strengthening. And I know a lot of people around here go. I know Alton goes. There's a lot of people I know that go. But it is the coolest thing.
Yeah. So Osteo Strong, and then I usually tell people things that help build up your bone density are things that have impact, like walking and running. I know a lot of people that come in, if they do end up with low bone density, typically they know that they have low bone density, that they're in the negative, but they don't want to go out and run or walk because they're scared of, what if I fall? What if I bang into something? Then I've got a break in something and I'm out for the next year. My thing is, don't be scared, because one of the ways you build up your bone density is to actually go exercise. Go walk, and it's walking outside on concrete and grass. It's not getting on a treadmill, because treadmills have the bounce in them. That's not what builds bone density.
But if you can't get on one, get on the treadmill, because at least you have that pounding. You've got to pound the pavement or pound whatever. Jumping jacks.
Exactly.
Jumping jacks are one of the best things you can do. Like she said, and then walking. Osteo Strong. You've got to go to Osteo Strong.
Well, and the other thing, which I had a physician and I were talking about it a couple of weeks ago, she ended up having low bone density because she was walking her dog and tripped and fell outside. Well, she ended up breaking her wrist and had to have surgery to have pins and all that kind of thing put in it. But she ended up realizing she had low bone density, and she had on the great shoes that I have on now, which are the Hoka's. Awesome shoes, because the soles are at least that thick. You feel like you're walking on a cloud. The problem with those shoes is that they prevent your body from having the impact. So the other thing I tell people to do is check your shoes and make sure you're just in regular running shoes, your Nikes, your Brooks, whatever they are. If you're going to go out exercising, I'm not saying don't wear don't wear the Hoka's. I wear them to work. They're great if you're on your feet all the time. But if you're going to go out exercising, make sure you have on regular exercise shoes
to build your bones.
Exactly.
I'll tell you one of my other secrets, and people are going to think I'm bat crap crazy, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Eggshells. When I first found out I had osteoporosis, I started researching what I could do, and I had exercised and hurt myself because I overdid it. And so then I was on YouTube and I was looking for an exercise that I could do for osteoporosis because I don't want to break anything. Your fear is breaking anything. I'm telling you right now, you don't want to break anything. I broke my kneecap into 5 pieces in 2008, and it's the worst pain I've ever had in my life. long story short, a video popped up. It was a God thing. A video popped up, and it was a doctor out in India. He had reversed his bone scan, whatever, and by 3 like me. And I thought, I'm watching this. What he did was he took eggshells. He cracked them, of course. He boiled them, he baked them, and then he crushed them. And then he ate a teaspoon every day. He and his dad both. His dad had it also, and they reversed it. They also cut out salt. They also exercised. They cut out their fat. Several things too. But the main thing he did was this eggshell calcium therapy. It's different. It's got 26 elements in eggshell calcium that is amazing for your body. I immediately started eating eggshells. Well, about a year into doing that, I found it online in a pill form, and it is 100% eggshell compound.
Okay.
And you have to take it with a K9, because, or a K2 and a K9 is what I take it with, to help absorb. Because eggshells by themselves have that in it, and it absorbs together. But with just the eggshell calcium pill, I had to have a K2 and a K9. So that's what I've been doing. And it has reversed. Last year when I came, 2016 when I came, when did you open? 2016.
Yes.
2016 I was a negative 2.7. Last year I was a negative 2.7. My hips are better. It was a little bit different scan, but I've been taking what I'm supposed to take, doing what I'm supposed to do, all except exercise. I've not exercised. I'm not even going to say I haven't. I've walked some, but I'm about to get back on it. But that is what has helped me. So research that. If you have any questions, inbox me. I'll send you the information on it. I take that every single day of my life. It's 2 of the eggshell calcium and 1 of the K9.
Yeah, but if you're going to do the eggshells, because when you first told me that, I thought, oh, Lord, crazy lady, because she's just like shoveling in spoonfuls of eggshell. No, you told me you or teaspoons. You sprinkled it on your food. So
What I did was I took a teaspoon, and I tried it every way. I tried it with food. I tried it mixed with stuff. Well, it doesn't mix. It goes to the bottom of the bottle, and I thought, well, darn. So what I did every day, I just took that teaspoon, I dipped it, and I held my nose, and I got it to the back of my throat, and I drank my Axio right behind it, or whatever I was drinking. Use it as Axio, and I swallowed it quickly. You don't eat a lot. It's not like you're fixing to go eat a bunch of eggshells, or you know what I'm saying. It's
just
formulated.
A fine powder.
It's a fine powder. But after a year, I'm thinking, oh my God, I've got to do this the rest of my life. And actually, a friend of mine called me, and she said, you need to check this out. I found this in pill form. It's 100%. I've checked it out. And when I did, I said, I'm going to try it and see. And y'all, my results was negative 1.7 today. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. All right. Thank y'all for joining us. Give Nikki a call. All her information is in the description of how to reach her. She's got a couple other machines in here too, not just this one. It helps your whole body get fit from head to toe. So when you go online and look, you'll see other things too. Y'all, we couldn't do these vlogs without our sponsors, and we want to thank BMARKETED. If you're looking for promotional items for your business, branding, logos, anything like that, call Balt at BMARKETED. Village Boutique here in Madison, Mississippi. I love Dana and her girls right here on Main Street. They have some of the most beautiful clothes. They've got a lot of things coming in. Pop in there, check out what they have. They'll have the latest styles, I can tell you. I go in there and I just want to spend all my money. Kim Goodson, Crye-Leike Realtors, thank you so much. She's my personal realtor. If you're looking for a realtor in the area, state of Mississippi, give her a call. Her information is down there. You know, when you're buying a house, this is stressful enough. You want someone to make you laugh. You want the experience to be fun. And you want them to do what they're supposed to do. And that's Kim Goodson. So y'all, thank y'all for joining us. We'll see you around the town.